The second and final week of the Dakar Rally has arrived in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. However, over 4,000 kilometers still stand between the competitors and the finish line. And as such, they were handed a much needed and deserved rest day in Riyadh.
Yeah, look, I mean, race day is always well deserved in the Dakar. It's a tough race, and only guys that don't get a rest is the mechanics, which have to service the cars. But thanks to them, we have cars that are in good condition for the second week of the race.
We enjoy yesterday, and we take a little bit rest, and we recover a little bit, and we start again.
Yeah, sure. It's good for the team to work on the car. They did a very good job. We restart this second week with a complete new car.
So for me, it was a stressful day because you're always wondering so much work's done on the car, but the team did a fantastic job. Everything's perfect and great.
Commentator Richie Benno always said that the word tragedy must never be used when describing sports results. But sadly, tragedy did strike the Dakar Rally during stage 7, as acclaimed bike rider Paulo Gonçalves died following a crash. The 40-year-old was competing in his 13th Dakar, having made his debut in 2006, and he achieved 4 top 10 finishes during that time. The bivouac was understandably a somber place when the news came through.
Terribly enough, there was an accident with a biker, a good guy and a nice guy, super friendly guy. These are the black days that sadly come every year. So today is a day like that. So let's not talk about our stage. Let's just think about that guy. So sad to see what happened, and it was a big crash. So we passed at the same place, of course, and that was just not nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely. We lose our best friend, Paulo, and I feel really sorry for the family, and this is Dakar, because we love Dakar, and we know we are here, sometimes really risk, but really we feel sorry.
Yeah, I know very well Paulo in 2015. I won the Dakar, he finished second, big name of the Dakar, and so, it's a really, difficult day for all the Dakar family, and I would like to give all my support to the family and the team, because from my experience, I know that when something like this is happening, it's very tough for everybody, and it's the price that sometimes we have to pay, that it's too much, but it's part of our life.
While racing seemed almost secondary to the tragedy, stage 7 was a fast one. Competitors left the capital of Riyadh for a total trip of 741 kilometers to Wadi Al Dawasir, the longest journey at this year's Dakar. Expectations were high that the route would feature plenty of climbing portions and off-road alternatives, but the stage was all about speed. Toyota Gazoo Racing's Nasser Al-Attiyah and Mathieu Baumel went flat out for the majority of the stage, given that the route required little to no technical driving, and the pair reached the finish in a time of 4 hours, 18 minutes and 23 seconds, second for the stage, but over 2 minutes behind overall leader Carlos Sainz.
Yeah, exactly. It was 10 or 20 or even 30 kilometers completely straight on the flat terrain, taking a waypoint, changing caps, and doing it again. So not really interesting, and only for top speed. So one more, it was a little bit boring today, just that following the cap and waiting for the waypoint, and that every kilometer that you lose sometimes. So it's not really interesting.
Today is really fast, and we go maximum, and really the big difference, only the top speed between our car and the buggy, we cannot do anything, but okay, still we have 5 days left, and we try to do our best, and never give up, and I will do my best, to win this race again, for the teams.
Bernard ten Brink and Tom Kalsul were fourth quickest on the day, as the decision to do some minor alterations to their Toyota Hilux in an effort to increase speed looked to have paid off.
we did make some changes to Bernard's car, and he's had the best performance so far. So we're going to transfer those changes to the other cars, and then maybe that might give us 2 or 3 minutes a day, and then that would put us back in the game to the last stage. So a bit of pressure.
I'm very happy because also the mechanics and the engineers decide to do something at the aerodynamica from a car, and it helps us to bring a little bit more speed. And thanks to the clever guys in Toyota Gazoo Racing Team.
Ten Brunke and Colsul are 7th overall, 1 spot behind Janelle de Villiers and Alex Harrow. The South African driver is still suffering the ill effects of a neck injury picked up early in the race, and as a result they finished the stage in 7th place, just over 10 minutes off the pace.
Yeah, a little bit off the pace, but I'm having a problem with my neck a little bit since that hard landing that I had. So every time I take a bit of a hit, I get a bit of pain in the neck. But anyway, we'll see what the physio can do. Hopefully, can make it a bit better again. And we just have to live with it. It's part of the game. And just a very, very fast stage today, flat out with very little lifting, average speed of almost 130 km an hour, which is extremely, extremely high.
In 6th position for the day, Fernando Alonso and Mark Coma. The Spaniards put in another impressive effort as they moved up to 15th overall, despite suffering a major scare along the way.
Yeah, kilometer to 50, more or less to 60, we had a tire delamination and a little bit of damage on the bodywork on the rear left, and that was quite a big penalty for the top speed from that moment on for the remaining of the stage. So yeah, I think we were quite okay, quite competitive today. Maybe looking for a top 3, top 4 on the stage, and we lost a couple of minutes in the last half of the stage. But these things happen, and lucky to be at the end and to pass another stage with good performance and no issues otherwise. So one step less to the final.
The Dakar now heads to stage 8, which starts and ends in Wadi Al Dawasir. The route features a total journey of 713 kilometers, 474 of which comprises the special stage, with the loops offering an opportunity for competitors to head south, where they're expected to encounter mountain landscapes and canyons, while pure speed will once again be on display.
Day by day, the stage ends in a bivouac, and that bivouac is like a travelling circus, moving from city to city all around Saudi Arabia. The bivouac itself is a travelling city, allowing everyone to go about their business as efficiently as possible. Bivouac setups rotate between locations in an incredible feat from the organisers, and Toyota is the chosen vehicle to get them about.